Michael Keane sure knows how to write some face-melting licks. Maybe that's why his band is called The Faceless. Aloha, Suckamaniacs, and welcome to Weekend Wankshop here with your old pal, Uncle Ben, the only weekly lick lesson series created by a recovering homeschooler. You know, Suckamaniacs, I've got to tell you guys, you all are pretty flippin' great. I've been having some problems out of my prestigious 1997 Toyota Corolla lately, and just a minute ago I put up a post on Facebook about the problems I was having and if anybody had a clue of what it could be. And within minutes, I was totally swamped with a million friends and fan suggestions as for what it could be. A couple of people were sending me messages telling me to check this and that and all that kind of thing. Really helped my night out a lot. I definitely appreciate that. Very cool to know that you guys are in Uncle Ben's corner. But enough with the damn sweet talk. We're here to shred licks and get chicks. Today we're going to be looking at a lick from Michael Keane of the band The Faceless. This is one that's in the song The Ancient Covenant off of their Planetary Duality record, which if you don't have that, go get it. It is so freaking sweet. I'm not really into like a lot of technical death metal kind of stuff, but that record just rocks. Every song on it is put together really well, and especially Michael's lead guitar style is really, really distinct. He wrote some really memorable solos on there. Check that out if you haven't already. This is an arpeggio lick that's kind of based around an F-sharp minor major 7 sound. Which is a really gruesome and expensive sounding chord. I really like that sound a lot. Keane uses it all the time in the Faceless stuff, so if you've ever heard his solos, you've probably heard something like that in there before. We'll explore a little bit about what makes it a minor major 7 and all that stuff. First things first, let's hear that lick again at step dart speed. As always, you can find a full tab for this lick on my Instagram page. Find me over there, Ben Eller Guitars, for lots of pictures of cool guitars and food and my puppy dogs, as well as tabs for all these licks that we're going to explore here. The original song is in drop C tuning, but it can be played in standard tuning. I'm just playing in standard right now so that everybody can play along with it. But if you're playing the original song and you're in drop C tuning, this will be played quite a bit differently. Everything will be moved up a step, so keep that in mind. Now, your garden variety F-sharp minor chord is made up of these notes, F-sharp, A, and C-sharp. So any of those F-sharp minor arpeggios you learn are all based around those three notes right there, F-sharp, A, and C-sharp. But what makes this sound so much cooler than that is it's a minor major 7 chord. What that means is it's just like your minor triad that we were just playing, plus the major 7th added in. Now, we could have a whole discussion about what that means, but the quick version it is, think of it as being the note right below the root. Okay, so the note 1/2 step below the root note. So in this case, the root note of this arpeggio we're playing is F sharp. So to make it a minor major 7 kind of thing, we're going to add in an F note, the one right below it, you know. Really, really cool sound. If it was like an A minor major 7 we were going for, we would think of like an A minor plus the note 1/2 step below A in that case. So a G sharp note, which is a really cool sound. Again, it's just one note different, but it totally changes the sound of that chord or that arpeggio. It's especially unsettling if you have a lick where you end on that note. Spooky. Now what Keane is doing with this lick is starting off with a pretty standard F-sharp minor arpeggio. From the A string to the high E string, fret number wise, that's 9, 7, 6, 7, 5, 9. But he's gussing it up a little bit by going ahead and starting on that major 7. So in other words, instead of starting off on the F sharp note, 9th fret on the A, he's going to start off on the 8th fret on the A, the F note. Again, that's that major 7. Think, here's the root note. Major 7 is always a 1/2 step below it. So he starts off right there, just to make it sound spooky right out of the gate. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to play the 8th fret on the A string and hammer on to fret 9. And then I'm going to play the 7th fret on the D, 6th fret on the G, 7th on the B, 5th on the high E, 9th on the high E. So again, that was just our standard arpeggio kind of shape here, just starting 1/2 step below the root with a little hammer on. Now after he hits this note, the C sharp on the 9th fret high E, what he's going to do is to slide up to fret number 16. Oh, somewhere in there. Let's try it again. There it is. So G sharp note. Then you're going to pull off to fret number 14. Number 13, that F note. Again, there's that major 7 again. So we slid from 9 to 16, 14, 13. We're going to play fret number 9 on the high E, fret 10 on the high E, and then lastly ending with fret number 9 on the B string. And then it gives that a good healthy dose of some whammy bar vibrato. Be sure to give that a slight push down and pull up. That way you hear the note go flat and sharp both, unlike standard vibrato where you just hear the note go sharp. It has a more kind of deep sound to it. Okay, so one more time. 8th E, or sorry, 8th A, hammering on to 9th A, 7th D, 6th G, 7th B, 5E, 9E, slide up to 16, 14, 13, 9 on the high E, 10 on the high E, ending on 9th fret on the B string. So cool. So there you have it, kids. A super sick lick from one of the coolest guitarists in rock and roll today. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and like this video. Also, be sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Ben Eller Guitars for all kinds of cool stuff. And don't forget to upload a video of you playing this week's lick on Instagram along with the hashtag WeekendWankshop. That way I can see it and become proud. Also, be sure to hit me up for some one-on-one Skype lessons. BenEllerGuitars@gmail.com is my email address. Hit me up and let's talk rates and times and all that good stuff. Tell me what you need to know, and I'll be able to get you there. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and thanks again for all the car help. I definitely appreciate that. You guys take it easy now. Goodbye!